So in today's video, we're going to showcase the Defend the Galaxy Stage 2. As you guys remembered, we did our battle on Stage 1 here in Nebula 15. So one of the situations in here is that the Alliance, the One Alliance, have decided that they want and have a 2-to-1 rotation, which we have disagreed, and we want to have a 1-to-1 rotation. Do we think it is worth it? I do not think it's really worth it to fight for this situation. But we are here fighting in TIK for the respect and honor for our alliance. Now, one thing that I want to say, if you guys remember during the cash event, as you guys know, One is the leading alliance in the Galaxy Summit. And they have requested during that time to have a 2 rotation so that they can have the princep buff for the Galaxy Summit. And yeah, we did agree. And they had a 2 times rotation and we took only 1. So what happened there was 1-1 tick. Now, one thing I want to say, if that's not a very generous thing for an ally to do and, you know, support the ally, then I don't know what to say. But what is the really base reasoning of why certain people want to have a 2-to-1 rotation? In today's video, you guys can see that I have even stated here on the chat that there are been lies and slander and trying to manipulate people. Because in my previous video, they said that I was mocking them. Actually, I complimented them because they have an amazing ability to stack. But I did also say, which I think they are using, as I've said into my previous video, is that there are, what is this thing called? They are an alliance that has multiple alt accounts. Right? It might not be all of them, but there are multiple players that have multiple accounts. And today I'm going to show you who they are. So as you guys can see, this is one of the statements that is being brought up into the global chat. They said, "You have never been our equal power, activity, or performance. Why? You deserve equal share." Well, first of all, logically thinking, there's always one main alliance that is more active. And second, which is the second alliance, or the second active alliance, right? And there's also third active alliance and fourth active alliance. So another thing that I want to mention in here, they have said, "We always respected the appearance of our allies, including especially TIK. Your actions and deceit is why we are here now." What is the deceit that TIK have done or what I have done? Honestly, there is no deceit, because when they were getting rated, which is published in our video, TIK did not hesitate to help the GMF players. No hesitation. See, what they do not like in here is that we disagree on having a merge as well. So imagine this. You are an active alliance without alt accounts. Everything is main. How can you succeed on taking our players? Who are you going to kick? I don't know. Right? I don't know. Now, here's the thing. Do you share the pay-to-win events like Galaxy Star? Okay, I want to give you guys a backstory. Maybe some of you guys are not here from Nebula 15, or maybe you are from Nebula 15 and you did not pay attention. Majority of the win of the Galaxy Star actually occurred in the players of GMF, which is their alliance, which is Malone. Malone have won many times, actually have a Max Titan. Malone and other players, Czar even himself have won Galaxy Star. I've actually won, I think, twice. There's Tanamu, which is a top player who actually also joined One and also won. But he is more into the independent, which is ASF, which is a really good Japanese alliance as well. And we also have Lucy who have won. I think Pippo have won before. And then there are other players, random players that have actually won as well. So I don't understand the point of them saying this. I think this is more of a personal thing for Czar to actually win a Galaxy Star event. But honestly, I gave him a tip. You know, if you want to win Galaxy Star, all you got to do is really hoard your items and get prepared for it. So if you take a look into the princep in here, as you can see, this is going to be 1 tick and then going to 1. And then this actually goes to another alliance and it goes back to another rotation to TIK. So I want you guys to read this statement, which is absolutely funny. No, I'm still, you know, I might not like the person, but as a player, I have respect. All right, there's 2 different things. I know how to separate myself. Now, as you can see, the player says in here, "One contributes more to the battlefield in N15 in the server versus server." We're actually rank 4. We did really well. In a simple fact, because of this, we believe increasing. They said increasing TIK rotation. So let me ask you this: did you not see a rotation within princep? Right, to 1/3. What? But this statement says increasing. That means we start from 0, right? This is actually decreasing, right? So you said here, So he said, "You disagree? Now we compete for it." Of course, we disagree. None of the alliance members agree for this one. It was a lot of fun. We look forward every 2 weeks. We're down. We're down. And let me ask you. I made this statement. Here, if you look at ego, what is more egoistic? A 2-to-1 rotation or a 1-to-1 rotation? Now, explain to me what it is. Now, right now, I want to mention is that I know I talked about the previous statement in my previous video, and let's talk about it real quick. I've mentioned about alternate accounts in one alliance. Let's take a look into their accounts in here. Now, first thing that I want to say, Snake Eyes, this is Mr. Mir. He actually acquired the persons I've named earlier. I think he purchased the account from Malone. This is the old Malone account. If you guys have heard Malone talk in the Infinite Galaxy chat, that is Malone's account. I think they purchased it for about $500. Now, I don't know if that is against the game TOS, but if it was being sold for that amount of money. The Shinobi player as well is Czar. Where is it? The Shinobi player in here. This is also Czar's account. And Macador. There is more. Macador is also Czar's account right here. So there are multiple accounts in here. Now, I don't know what else because they do change the names to mask that it is their alt accounts. But nonetheless, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, before we get to the video, really quick here, want to tell you guys the result of the war. Here is the Alliance Rec rankings before, and here is the Alliance Rec rankings after. So with the calculation, there has been 2.2 million kills for them and 3.8 million kills for us. So there's about 1.6 million kills difference. Now, we did lose. We did lose the Vent Galaxy, but we fought our best, and it was really fun. So we're going to wait again 2 weeks from now for another battle. Like I said in the previous video, how is this worth it for the Galaxy Summit? So for us, all we wanted is to have a 1-to-1 rotation. This is an alliance rotation. So we're going to continue to fight because we are playing this game, Infinite Galaxy, to fight, to war, and to have fun. Go ahead and enjoy this content today. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video, and hit that notification bell.
Main thing is we just need to keep this up.
Keep them engaged.
Keep it up.
Sounds
Yep,
pretty
keep
good.
them engaged so we can keep these points.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing good. Everybody's doing really good.
Are we holding both arrays? Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yes.
The battle just finished. Guys, you guys are coming back. The battle just finished.
Clog it up. Clog it up. Start trying to move up. Push our little blockade in closer in front of the Imperial City. Keep dropping markers. Clog them up. As soon as you see our big targets come on the
there's
field,
a 11
call 'em
million one stone. I would just try to help DJ there. Just wreck that guy because he's by himself there.
Go help DJ. Somebody's trying to come here. Hit engage Nichols. Move those mosquitoes up. Keep those mosquitoes up.
We gotta move them up. Yep. There's Rocket Raccoon coming in.
Where's Rocket Raccoon?
They went to that DJ, so we need to protect DJ's. We need to protect DJ.
I'm out of the fight for a second. I've got to get some repairs going here. Already had 7 days of repairs.
I'm at 30 for now, but speed up.
Just keep engaging whatever you can.
So they are making one major error in their tactics.
So at the date of recording, take a look into this. Go to Commander Info. You can see December 13 around 2 UTC. Go into the rankings. You can see the Alliance Rec rankings. This is where the points is. So there might be some difference variance in your few percentage that differentiate from the screenshot that we have seen. That could be just by attacking farm accounts to raid it to get some resources. But I want to make sure that this is here in this video, because there are players that would try to say, "Oh, that's fabricated." Crazy enough, I don't have that skill set. If I have that skill set, I would be doing something else. Fabrication of data or whatever it is. This is legit from the game. They're gonna try to. There's people that are gonna try to spin it as that. Regardless, we're just trying to present data. I don't really care at the the end result of it. We have fun. That's good. Fighting is enjoyable. One thing I want to say is that there are players in the game that you will meet that are very good at deception, are very good at altering and twisting words. And there are certain people that have quit from that situation. I want to mention a few, but we'll just keep it in the down low for now. This game, I've been playing this for 3 years. Not this game specifically, but this genre of game. Right? I've been doing this as a content creator for 3 years, I would say. You guys can actually see this is my main channel. I have about 73,000 subscribers, so I've got a lot of experiences already. Players tend to try to attack YouTubers, which is not common. They try to attack YouTubers, try to get their personal, which they have done in here in one. Certain people, not everybody, because I cannot generalize. Majority of the time, only the leaders really don't want to communicate in this game, and then a lot of the members do follow what they're being told. So one thing that I want to say is that in this game, right, I'm not gonna say nobody's specific names yet in here, but there are certain individuals that we have come across that have this ability. They're very good at it. They're very good at twisting words and manipulating and slandering to make people believe in using their emotions to do it. One thing I want to say for every players in the game, as a tip, I've given this tip before as well in my main channel. When you're playing this game, you will meet these people. It's up to you to support them or not. All right. If you believe something right away what they say, then you're just a follower, right? What I recommend is to find out the details, understand why it's happening, what's happening, and don't just believe everything that is being said. Get proof. Another thing is that personally, I don't have any training for this. Some of the people actually have training, so if you have military background, which is really good for them. One point I want to mention here, big point, is that you can disagree or agree with me. The game like this does not change who you are. Game like this amplifies who you are. When you have the power, same in real life, it doesn't change who you are. If you're a nice person, if you're a generous and nice person in real life, you're going to be nice and generous in the game whenever you have power. If you're an asshole, if you're a dick, when you have power or money, whatever in real life is, you're still going to be that way. Power does not change a person, but a power amplifies who you are. So, I mean, sadly, there are parents that I get to play with that they have, children and kids. It's unfortunate to know that people that we get to meet are like this. Unfortunate enough to know that they will do everything, at their disposal. And I'm just curious. This is a more personal statement. I'm just curious how, family-wise, how are you really in real life if this is something that is you're very good at, your modus operandi. You are going to be seen by your child as well, and become like that one day. So it is a society that we live in. Nobody's perfect. Can't find every good people in the world, but that's just life, and that also translates into this game.
Can't see it either.
I can't join. Fuck.
We're
can't-
getting too far to the west,
I
guys.
can't
You guys
click
need
it.
to-
Yeah,
can't-
you
I
don't,
can't-
don't
Try to
move too
stay toward the
far.
middle.
Stay
can't-
closer to the
We're
guard
giving it to
city.
them.
All right, I was able to join.
So, can you drop a flag to say stay close to here? I'll try to fuck.
There's 3.4 million in the north. Just FYI, attacked it just to see.
All right, they're getting wrecked there on that 30 million stack. 50 million, 52 million. We got 52 million.
Keep a field awareness. Keep situational awareness. Don't get too overconfident, and make sure you don't see them sneaking in their main fleets. I see a Stack with DJ. Crap.
Prepare my ships, bastards. Here I come. Buggers.
If we can start blockading their entrance. If we
Don't join
can,
against the 33 million.
start slowly choking them
That
up.
30
Slowly
million, once
move
that
those
40, once that
mosquitoes.
40 million breaks, engage with your mosquito.
There's a 7 million. Just join it. Join it, guys. There's a 10 million on their side. Join.
Come on, it won't let me.
We have 14 million, so continue joining. And with mosquito, prevent reinforcement from them to come in.
Yeah.
Oh, trying to join it.
All right. I think. Yeah, they all mosquito in now, but it's too little, too late. Keep bringing them up, choking them up. Bring them up closer. Choke them out.
I think we just won that battle.
We have Rocky engaged. Try to join.
Yeah, that was me, I think.
Is it his
I'm
actual
there.
fleet?
I'm there. Yes.
I can't
I'm
join
there.
my main. I can't join my main there.
It says I'm in the fight, but I'm not.
You gotta remember when we beat their flagship.
Watch the bottom. Watch the bottom. Watch the south. They're going towards the south. Watch the south.
Shinchi is engaged with his main. Try to join
Yeah.
that fight. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. 13 seconds.
Damn it, it's not letting me select and join.
You kind of have to zoom
Yeah.
in. So on this war, there were significant advantages and disadvantages, right? There are more players on the other side, lesser on our side as well. But strategy comes to play. We did our best, right? We try to do the best we can to create many fights. And I think we've done some successful battles. And yet also they have done an amazing successful battles towards us. So there's also some struggles, right? You know, we're a little bit more lesser experienced, I would say, for our alliance. We didn't do a lot of raiding in this nebula. We were the one, you know, just stay put and just really grinded throughout the game. And that kind of does reflect into our rec rankings, because all the alliances that were like in the, you know, in the raiding mode during the early games were now into one alliance. You can see there's a huge difference onto the rec rankings in here. So definitely one is a more refined, more experienced players, and our guys, we're a lot more casual. We just want to play the game, have fun, and then just, you know, play the Galaxy Summit, Outermost Crusade, and just do well. Nothing wrong with that, right? And so if you guys remember the statement from the previously, I don't know if I posted, but they're trying to put us in the same level and caliber as them. They're trying to change who we are as a person, which we're different. We're a lot more chill, a lot more calm, just want to have fun and play the game, right? Comes to Galaxy Summit, we come out and play. Comes to Outermost Crusade, we came out and play. So I've favored some decent battles in here, both wins and both loss. We're going to take a look into some of the battles here, and there's going to be a little bit more footage onto the back end. Just so you guys can have some general idea on how the battles were turning. You know, battles were good in the beginning and then kind of turned out a little bit bad into the end. Now, with the rank numbers I've mentioned earlier, I think overall we've done a great job for a lower and weaker alliance. So as you can see, this is a battle with 6/16. I think some of them were just the Mosquito Fleet, which you guys have heard into the video. Did a great damage for my part in here. Now, I can only show you guys reports that I have. I can't show you guys reports that other players have. So here's a 6/16, right? So 17 million power loss in here. In this instance, the player had losses as well. So not hospital. So the repair bay is probably filled. You know, so no big players in here actually. no huge and significant player. Oh, actually, yeah, Rocky is here. Rocky does well because he is also running a cruiser, but that is cruiser, so definitely have a better range as well, as he is also using a Titan. So a little bit more extra range. I think what, maybe 10% range for that rank already. So that one is a really good battle, I would say. 79, need repair for us. 79k, 73k needs repair for them. Both did great job in there. Here is a 11-2 battle report. Did some significant damage towards to Rocky. We were able to catch him into by himself. So one thing that I want to say is that one alliance is very good at stacking. Your best ability is to create some individual battles. So here's another battle in here, 11-4, great ratio into the report. Here's another battle, 6-16. I think when you look into this, we do have some empty ships, empty flagships in here, some latecomers as well. But I think they did a great job in here. 52k need repair, 55k need repair on their side. Great work onto this positioning actually. Raccoon did a great job in here. I think it was a cruisers. So the alliance that they are in, there's a very heavy in cruisers. So here's another battle, 30-27, 12-17. Player have losses in here. They have a greater number. Actually, yeah, they have a little bit more greater number in here. Relatively even to the power loss in here, but huge repair, 122-109. Another battle that we have 18 million, which is huge. I think this is a bad stack. Great stacking onto their side, 7.2 only. Needs repair. They do have 2,670 losses. Here's another battle. We didn't do well into this one. Again, I'm showing you guys, boat reports, good and bad. So here is one that is good for us, 6 million to 13 million, 13-7, 14k losses in here. And these are majority are T8 and some T9. And there is approximately about 22,000 repair for T10. Here is another battle, which is 16-20. Losses 4,000. Ooh, huge losses for that for our player. 135 need repair and 164. So we do put out some fight for a weaker alliance, right? Need repair 2,000, and this is a 39,000 repair for a 3-on-3 battle. I think this is more like, was yesterday. I think this was yesterday's battle report. So I think that's pretty much it that I have, that I think that we can share in this within the time frame, because if not, it's going to be a very long video. So go and watch this last part of the war and just enjoy it, because it's part of the game. Have fun in war. How are they able to stack like that? Then we can't. We need to stack. We need to prevent them.
They're just joining in on us. They're just joining in whenever they get a stack. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just for now.
It's my little stay after battle button, damn you. So annoying.
See, they're stacking up on that one battle there on the middle.
That's fine. Where's our main fleet? Where's everyone's main fleets?
In the middle.
We need
right
to.
now.
Virus coming in, but that's fake fleet. Oh, that's actually legit fleet.
Where?
13 million. We should stack up on that.
Where is he?
I shared the coordinates.
Yeah.
Join the one I
Watch out,
shared.
their stack is close. Intercept their stack with the small fleets, the mosquito.
Everybody's doing a good job. You see markers dropping?
All right, Rocky's on his way in to help Virus.
I locked him up.
Yep. Attack. Lock him up. Lock him up. If it's his real fleet, let's stack on Rocky. Where's he at? All right, let's stack on Rocky if we can. Overwhelm his ass. Get him. Send him to the... All right, they're trying to put a stack on Rocky. They're going to try to dwindle us right here. We got to win this one. Stack in.
My main's already tied up in the other one, but
Nice.
that's okay.
We have a 48 million.
Try to join the one that I shared as a coordinate.
And I was able to intercept one of them. Guys, intercept these fleets that are coming in. We got all
Intercept.
these fleets standing by doing nothing.
You gotta use them. I know it's a lot going on for us too,
They're
but
coming.
just pick somebody and just send them in.
Sometimes we're
One of
getting
their guys is headed
bounced
to our
off.
west. I don't know if it's a scout or what.
I see him. Go down there.
Can I?
It's just Rocket Raccoon scouting.
Okay.
Yeah, he just scouting.
We're still engaged in that battle, huh?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's a long battle.
Oh yes, they got
Lucy.
87 mil on the stack.
Oh shit, that's 95
85.
million.